I have no idea if this colony is actually doing well. I'm going to go ahead and say probably not. Although, I feel like we're actually not doing terribly on water, all things considered. I mean, look at that. 28 hours of water, and we just got a few more vegetables, so excuse me while I do a lot of left-clicking there. So theoretically, someone here is going to start working on that rather shortly. And because Kenny, good old Kenny, my boy Kenny, is actually doing some research, we're going to be able to unlock preserving today. At least I kind of hope so. I'm thinking like that might be a good one to go to. I really feel like we have some other issues we need to look into, but I can only do so much in a somewhat short amount of time. Hey, I'm KIC. I'm terrible at this game if it's not obvious by now. I kind of think we need to get some wool or something along those lines, because I would actually like to build another bed. There's 5 wool right there, and there's another 5 wool. I think we're going to end up getting people coming in soon, well, I mean, I know, the blood just went away, we just had an attack, so... Really, I get it, I'm overreacting. We're not going to get demons coming in right away, but... I'm actually a little, kind of, sort of worried about getting demons right away, because... I just don't deal well with a bunch of demons attacking my people. I just don't. I mean, it should be obvious by now. I really don't deal well with this. We're going to send Ross, Max, Kenny. Do we want to send Jimmy too, just for kicks? Why not? We're going to send Jimmy. We're going to send all 4 of these guys over here. Let's just do it. Let's go crazy. In honor of Bob Ross, I'm going to go crazy today. All right, so we have a bunch of bow users. That this actually works thus far really kind of amuses me. I didn't expect it to work. I mean, in a lot of games, you can't get away with this sort of nonsense. You know what I would really like? I would really like a stop movement command. I don't believe there is one, so that's kind of a bummer. Here, let's go ahead and try and get them to stop. Who are my guys with the big bows? I think Max and Ross, so... Let's go ahead and have you stop. Can I get you maybe... Oh, you did. I like that spot right there. And then Ross, whatever. Good, right there. Actually, Ross, let's have you move up one, because theoretically, these guys are going to be able to tag everyone from a good distance. You know, they're doing okay. They're not doing badly. Look at that. Jimmy's going to get out of this with minor damage, I think. 75, 70. So he got hit once. Not too shabby. Not bad. Not bad. We are heading back to base. And then that one is where we're going next. So maybe I should just... I guess I can't do that yet. I gotta wait for them to get back. Okay. We're gonna send well, you know what? Here, hold on. Crazy. Hold on a second. Okay. Everyone looks good. Okay, good. So let's go back to our world view. So we're looking at 2 imps and 2 minor demons this time. So we're going to send a team again. We're going to send the same team. Same set of folks here. So Jimmy, Kenny, Max, and Ross. Now, I totally realize I am using a bunch of food by doing this, but I'm kind of hoping that we'll be able to get a little bit of wool, maybe be able to put a bed, an infirmary, something together, because I don't think I'm going to be able to work on a sheep farm right now. I would really kind of rather work on other stuff. Truth be told, I would really like to get a training facility set up for these folks. I know calling it a facility might be overstretching it what it actually is, but just the same, I would like to get them something where they can kind of practice their combat so that maybe, just maybe, they're not so terrible at combat. I mean, oh, look at that. Ross is actually level 4 now. Holy cow. You know what? I apologize. Ross, you're pretty awesome. Funny thing is, he's our primary farmer. It just goes to show, don't mess with the farmers. I've always said that. Don't mess with a farmer. Why? Because they have big machinery and often have weapons and know how to use them, because they got to protect their livestock. They have to protect their fields. Don't mess with the farmers. So there you go. Ross is proof of that. Yeah, Ross is something else. He is clearly our tank right now. I'm guessing the demons are going to be up here. No? Not up here. Okay, let's just make sure. Let's kick the speed up a touch. I feel like we're moving a little slowly here, and I'm kind of running out of words to vamp with, because, you know, I can only gab for so long before I need something else to kind of talk about. But whatever, we're doing fine. Got a cat in the background. You probably can't hear her, but here, I'll show you this one on my lap right now. I haven't done cat cam on this game yet, so boom, there you go. Cat cam is something I do on my channel if you're not aware of it. If you're new to my channel because of this game, which is a lot of fun, then there you go, surprise, I have a cat. And I actually show my cat on camera because I am moderately insane. Besides, my cat is far more enjoyable to look at than I am. And that's not low self-esteem talking, that's just because this is a really adorable cat. Alright, so look at that. We got some sulfur, we got some scraps, some wool, and a little bit of medicine. That's going to be good stuff. Let's go back to our base view. Holly, you are grabbing more water. Appreciate that. You've probably been busy crafting salads while we were gone, too. So that's good. Ross is going to come back and have some work to do. Ross, my friend, go ahead and get right to it. So, if we wanted to build some more stuff today, we need some boards before we can make another bed. To make boards, that means we need to research woodworking. To research woodworking, that means we need to take 20 of those points that we have been researching with the goal of maybe getting food preserving and spend them on woodworking, and then in turn turn a bunch of wood into boards so that we can make a bed. With 5 folks who need to sleep, I kind of feel like that might be a good idea. I'm just not 100% sure how I want to handle this. Let's go ahead and pause it here because I have a bunch of idlers and that's not good. So what do I need to have them do? Let's go ahead and finish that quarry order there. Do we have more wood we can chop down? We sure do. I can always use wood, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Meow. Hi. My other cat decided to just walk in the room, and she brought in one of their toys. And the one in my lap is going to go investigate. Look, she's like, what's going on down there? Never mind, she's actually settling in. I take that back. So we have the quarry order in place. We have some trees in place. How are we doing on stones? We don't actually have any, so let's go ahead and put another quarry order in place for stones, or rocks, as it were. And then I think we should probably just, to be on the safe side, let's put in a few more trees over here, too. Now, my thought is to maybe put in another log cabin, and I suppose we can do that now. We kind of have... Yeah, I guess we kind of have the stuff we can spare. So that would need to go right about there. Maybe something like that. Not 100% sure. That actually might work for tactical reasons right there. We could kind of use the well. I don't want to cover up the resources. We could kind of use the well as a bit of a way to block attacks, and we could sort of even, maybe with some barricades, funnel guys in through this area right here. But for right now, I'm not going to build that just because there are still other things we need to do. Max, you are going to chop a tree down. Okay, so we have lost our researching because Kenny is going to go chop trees down, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. The problem is, I don't know how okay I am with that. I mean, realistically, we need to keep that going. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do particularly well in the long run. Ah, enemies approaching. I knew that would be coming sooner rather than later. All right, who is actually, everyone's fine. I was just going to say, who's tired, who's hungry, but we're actually okay. Everyone is looking pretty good. Jimmy, I take that back. Ross needs to go sleep, so if you... Oh, crud, Max is going to go eat. Okay, that's fine. If Ross can actually pop down to start sleeping, we'll be okay, because by the time the attack rolls in, he's going to be feeling okay. He'll need to, you know, kind of stop and go back to bed and all that, but that's not too shabby, so long as his hunger bar doesn't come down, because he is our fighting tank. Boy, Ross, I really kind of would like you to get up and go eat. Can I force you to eat right there? Can I force you to do that? There you go. Good job. All right, so Jimmy is going to be idle, I think. I think that's what that one was. All right, what do we have coming in? 2 imps, a werewolf, and a reaper. So this is not an overly nice group of demons coming to pay us a visit, but it's not the worst we've seen either. All right, so I think I have... Who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing someone. 1, 2, 3... Aha, Jimmy. Jimmy, my friend, you need to retreat, and do so quickly. So, Jimmy, you don't have the awesome bow. Max, you do. Let's go ahead and move you up. And then, Ross, we're going to get you right there. Jimmy... Let's get everyone in position. So, Jimmy, I am fine with you right there. Kenny, you do need to be a little closer. So, Ross, Ross and Max, you guys probably need to be working on that werewolf right there. So I'm going to have you switch your target there. That werewolf is now in range. You guys go ahead and target those dudes. You guys, now that that imp is in range, you go ahead and get that imp. That werewolf is going to be our biggest problem right away. Now, Ross and Max, you need to work on the Reaper, because the Reaper is going to be our next biggest problem. And you three need to work on that little imp. I can't seem to target that imp. Never mind, don't do that. You know, here, let's do that. I can't get you to target that imp. All right, you guys, you seem to have it under control. You go ahead and do it. I was trying to kill things, you know, so that I'm not attacking... I'm not letting all of those things get attacks in. Ross obviously needs a little bit of health back. He's going to go finish his sleep because I interrupted him so he could go eat. Max, you are idle. We could give you... we could let you do some science. I thought you had science up there. Maybe not. No, you're going to go quarry now. Okay, that's cool. It's cool, man. It's all good. We are, at the moment, continuing to ignore doing occult research. I don't know entirely how I feel about that. I feel like it's probably a bad idea, but thus far I've been kind of underwhelmed with it, so I'm not 100% sure that it's a terrible idea. I don't know. I have to admit, I'm not sure. I haven't played with some of the higher end stuff in it. Maybe, I mean, here, if we take a look, let me slow things down for just a moment, because I don't want to lose too much time theorizing here. But if we look over in the dark magic area, there we go, demonite bow. That sounds like that could be pretty awesome to me. Holy armor definitely sounds like that would be good. Blessed pistol and sacred sword, duh, those have got to be awesome, right? Demonite knife, demonite armor. Again, this stuff sounds really good to me. Really, this does sound good. The problem is, I'm really trying to focus more on the kind of standard stuff right now. To me, this is a little more important. I mean, ideally, food and water would be situated and they'll be okay. And then from there, we can kind of start working on the other stuff. But I'm not 100% certain that's going to be the case right now. I mean, when we go back to that worldview, there's not a whole lot out there that we can go after right now. Some scraps, some hides, a little bit of food, scraps again. But it's basically scraps and hides and that sort of stuff. I mean, obviously, sure, we can send some folks out. Oh, look at that. There's 7 alcohol. And 5 cloth. That might not be a bad place to go. We could probably... Well, we might be able to handle that. I'm not 100% sure. But just the same, we're not really prepared to do that sort of stuff right now. So I'm kind of just thinking, okay, so we have 59 wood. I'm slowly having everyone chop a bunch of trees down. Let's go ahead and make some more arrows again. That way we can get ourselves a better, higher quality bow. I really feel like the more people we can get equipped with those higher end bows, the better we're going to do. I mean, at the very least, if we can get, I don't know, I would love to have all of them, really. But if we could get, you know, 3 or 4 of these guys set up with them, I mean, look at that. Max is up to level 2. Ross is up to level 4. So they're definitely getting some experience. Kenny's level 1. I would like if Jimmy could maybe get a little more there. And Holly, of course. It would be nice if she could too. But she ends up staying home most of the time. So chances are she's not going to really gain anything right now. Man, I'm thinking here. I'm just thinking. If we go woodworking, that would open up boards, which means we can add in another bed. Sorry, wrong button there. And that also, here, let's go ahead and trigger a new bow. That's going to cost a bunch of wood, and that's okay. It's all right. It's not a huge deal. We do have some trees. We have them growing in, and I guess we could really talk about doing some rituals to get more trees, but I'm not a big fan of those. I was underwhelmed by that grow tree ritual last time. I mean, we really only got a handful of trees out of it. It was not quite what I was expecting, but I suppose if we get a little more wood here, then, man, we're going to need so much wood for everything. That's the problem. Oh, man. I mean, we do have enough wood right now that we could build a cabin, even one of the larger ones. Can build a larger cabin, but I really would like to get a training area set up, and I would also like to get some spiked barricades set up. I know we kind of talked about that in the last one, and that just hasn't really happened, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's put a build order in. Oh, never mind. Let's cancel that. Kenny, hungry, and Jimmy is tired. I'm not going to wait long. I'm going to wait long enough for them to get rid of... There we go. So they are good. They are good. So what do we have? We have 2 demons, a succubus, and 2 imps. But we can get a person out of this. I really feel like that's going to be critical to being able to continue on. So, crud, I didn't get that bow finished, did I? Oh, I did. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We're not done yet. So Kenny, we need to switch weapons out there, buddy. You get your nice compound bow there. And then now let's go back to our world view. Let's go back to that guy, and then boom, 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 and boom. Let's send. We're going to see what happens. Crossing my fingers. Succubus doesn't sound like it's a good thing to fight. Sounds like it might be able to do something like make your guys fight, well, your own guys. That sounds terrible if you ask me. I mean, from a gameplay standpoint, that's kind of awesome, but that sounds terrible. Like, I don't want that to happen. Just to be clear. I'm just taking a look. This might not be a bad spot to engage. Jimmy, I know you're tired there, my friend. I really didn't give you a chance to sleep any. Let's go ahead and back you up. All right, we're going to back him up right there. And then let's see how this minor demon does. I want everyone targeting the succubus. Jimmy, go ahead and target that minor demon. Let's go back into normal speed. I feel like that's probably the better idea right now. I don't know what the succubus can do. I just don't know what she can do yet. She can injure Kenny, though. All right, Kenny, it's time to rotate you out because we don't want everyone, or rather, we don't want just one person to get hurt too badly. We'd rather spread the damage around because they'll all heal up much better than one person will. So, oh, all right, guys, stop right there. You're perfect. You are in a great spot. Jimmy, you're going to be able to take part momentarily. Look at that. That minor demon is not going to reach us, I don't think. Oh, it did, but it didn't get a shot in. That's all that matters. And then, boom. Imp is toast. So we got some demonite. That's good stuff. We get that from the stronger demons, just like it says. And we got Joey. Joey! You think Joey's like Joey from Friends? Probably not. All right, let's see who Joey is. And Joey is this guy. Before you even do anything, heck, grab a bow. So he's an engineer, and he's a hoarder. So that means he can gather, and he's good at building. Not too bad. Let's take a look at your priority list. So fetch water is pretty high on that. Oh, crud, we need more crafting. So sorry, guys. My apologies. I totally missed grabbing the vegetables. Sorry about that. Joey, kind of feel like maybe this is our one chance right now to get a bunch of scientific research in place. Maybe enough to even get up to, I don't know, maybe get preserving and get woodworking? I don't know, is that a lot to ask to get both of those? Probably is, honestly, but, oh man, that would be so nice. Kind of tempted since woodworking is so cheap. There we go, I'm just going to do it. We're going to go ahead and spend the money on woodworking, and then we don't have any boards, so we are going to need to take care of that. A sawmill is going to take 7 wood to create and 10 stones, so let's go ahead and put a sawmill down. We're going to put that guy... I'm just trying to think of things from a semi-tactical perspective. Options that give us choke points, that sort of thing. I like that spot right there. I think that works pretty well. So Joey, our engineer, is going to put that new sawmill together. And then while you're doing that, Joey, you know what? Before we create the next building, I don't want to do that just yet. I feel like we might need to grab some more trees. So let's go ahead and get a chopped tree order in place. Let's do... I don't really want to do all of them just yet. Let's do those guys. And I know I always grab the wrong one. I don't know why that is. I should just use the keyboard shortcut. And I would do much better if I were to do that. Let's do... nope, let's not do those. Nope. Come on. I can click on the right thing. There we go. Man, that was terrible. I clicked on all sorts of places except where I should have. That's kind of sad. I'm sorry. Jimmy, my friend, we can probably lower your water collecting just a touch. In fact, let's lower it one more because we don't have any mining right now. I feel like we're actually gaining water at this point, so let's go ahead and do that. And then we don't want to destroy the sawmill. We want to go into crafting. All right, so there we go. We're going to do some crafting, and then let's build a new log cabin. Kind of what I talked about earlier. We're going to do it like this. Yeah, I suppose technically that might not be the best location for that. I don't disagree with you on that. But here's kind of my thought. We have just enough... No, we don't have enough wood. We're going to have enough wood momentarily. But here's kind of my thought. We can put this guy in... where do we want to put this one? I'm thinking right here, maybe. Right here or right here? I don't... I'm not sure which is the better spot, because we can kind of use the well there. Maybe we'll go right there. All right, so how are we doing? Let me slow things down a little bit again, because I need to take stock. I think we might have finished the order there. Good. So let's go ahead and make a new bed. So we're going to make another bed here. That's going to help them out, because there are now 6 people, and only one can sleep at any given time. So Joey, you're going to go ahead and take care of that. That is super awesome. I absolutely appreciate that. Look at that. So we have more people who can sleep. Sleeping is good. Everyone needs to sleep. Max, you're hungry. You need to go eat. We have more salads we need to make. Oh, crud. We are running out. We are so running out. We need to go this way. We got to do it right now. We are scavenging. We are not going to waste any time. We are going to take everyone. We don't have enough food. Never mind. We are going to wait. Crud. I totally missed that. Crud. We even have 3 farms going on right now. And we still don't have enough food. That is crazy. Totally crazy. Ah, Ross, what are you doing? You need to sleep. Crud. Can I just get you to water? No. Can I... You know what? Never mind. Whatever. Just go do whatever you need to do. You need to go sleep. Go sleep. Oh, we'll just sit here and starve. I mean, technically, we do have a couple of salads being built. I suppose at this point, we really do need to talk about having someone else do farming. I've been really hesitant to do that, but the reality is we need someone else who can farm. So I'm going to go ahead and move Joey up. I'm going to make him a farmer too. It's going to mean poorer returns for a little while, and I might have to take him off of that, really. I mean, that's actually better if he goes after that one than if Ross goes after that one. In fact, I might just command him to go do something else until Ross wakes up, just because I don't really want him to pull any food out. Are you harvesting? I think he's harvesting. Maybe he's watering. I hope he's just watering. Please just be watering. Don't be harvesting. Okay, good. He didn't harvest. Let's let Ross do the harvesting, because that's going to be the better idea. All right. Who is tired? Jimmy, you're tired. Crud, I really wanted to take Jimmy out on the road. Jimmy, go sleep. Kenny, you're probably hungry. Okay, you're tired. All right. I'm just going to wait just a second here. I don't think we have enough food to go just yet. Joey, you're just watering, so I'm totally cool with that, man. Get yourself some farming experience, please. That would be awesome. Is Holly crafting up some salads right now? That is the big question, because Holly is the only crafter. We should probably work on that, too. Do we have anyone else who can do crafting? I guess Joey could be a crafter, too, when he's not busy. Ah, man, I feel like poor Joey, I'm asking him to do 3 million things, and there's no way he can do all of them. Holly, you are eating because you're hungry and you're tired, and you need to make salads. Please make salads. Ah, crud, we got someone coming in, too. Well, at least we have enough salad orders in place that I think will end up being okay for the time being, but we probably are going to need to do a little exploration. Man, so easy for me to say. Exploration on the map and grab some food there and maybe even go out and grab some food elsewhere. I don't know. Or we're just going to need to bite the bullet and get another farm in place, which is going to be interesting because we don't have enough wood to do that. But we should have more trees growing soon, which means that theoretically we can take care of that in the near future. But for right now, I do need to call it an episode. So I will catch you on another one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.